So here now, sorry, I'm on the takedown now, but here now is where I've just first took him down. And this is where I think, where I broke my jaw. But now I'm just I've got back to my corner. I know my jaw's broke, my vision's not been the greatest towards the end of that round. I won't tell my coach just because I feel like it's, you're not just telling your coach, you're telling the whole world really that your jaw's broke, and it's kind of saying to the world, if I lose this fight, that's why, and I don't want that. I don't want that. It might sound strange. I've said it to a few people. It's not. There's never really anything. It's not making excuses in my mind. Real life. I never really thought about telling Colin because, so, like I said before, I understand what they're saying, but I don't know. It's just not the way it's not the way I work. You only had a little bit of version of stuff. Yeah, I've got an injury, but you know what? He was willing to go to sleep. Am I not going to carry on because I broke my jaw? I know I'm going to carry on.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that code? Why is our love it one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering these feelings, going through changes. So mad right now, I can't even think straight.
Look into the lens and then just walk up. Yeah. So action.
Are you a follower or are you a leader? Our history has forged our character. Others strive for it, this greatness, but we have it in here. Are you a follower or are you a leader? Our history has forged our character. I've been working with my sponsors. It's tough. I'm not talking about life inside the cage, I'm talking about life outside the cage. But luckily enough, I've had Qualitech, Clean Industrial Services, helping me out from day one. Training's going great. I mean, there's only me fighting, you know, and usually we have Tom and Till. So obviously the attention's spread out from the coach, but the attention's all been on me, and I feel I'm thriving off that attention really from the coach and as well as the teammates. And you know, we've got a bit of a game plan for this one, which we don't usually plan for fights. We usually just, you know, my coach will tell us what to do in training, and then it'll all kind of come together in the fight. But this time, you know, we've got a bit more of a plan. And I'm excited to put it all together in the fight and training. Like I say, it's been intense. I won't take him for granted, you know what I mean? I won't take him lightly. But I am there to make a statement, and I'm very confident I'm going to do that. Some slight changes, some that I'll tell you about, some I won't tell you about. But you know, I've actually started working more with a psychology guy, Saeed. He's really good and he's helped me out a lot. Not that I'm saying because I've lost I need my mind preparing or anything like that. It's just something I've always been really interested in. I've always been interested in you know, mental toughness, and always been interested in psychology in sport. Not just for me, just so I can pass it on in my knowledge as a coach as well as being an athlete. You know, my son's coming up and he's another great athlete, and me learning psychology in sport is what I'm going to pass on to him and make sure he understands. It's something I never had when I was coming through, so I've done a bit more psychology work. You know, it wasn't something I say I definitely needed, but it was something that's reminded me of things that I didn't do before. So, you know, you'll see a different animal when I come out on that night.
Keep him down. Or if you rush the position, he can keep you down as well.
I said to my kids that, well, one of the reasons I did it was to make sure that they understand if you work hard and you believe in yourself, then anything you ever want to do is always doable. You know, if you want to achieve some greatness, then you've got to work hard and you've got to sacrifice things, and you've just got to believe in yourself. So me doing all this is also proof as to it that it can be done. Just be prepared for the toughest fight of your life.